How is it going out there, everybody? This is SpeedBoy14. So now is the game controls part of the Punch-Out Wii tutorial. This is only, I recommend when you're playing this game for your first time, just play with the Wii Remote sideways. That's a lot easier than playing with the Wii Remote and Nunchuck. You can play it with the Wii Remote and Nunchuck if you want to and figure out the controls for that, but this tutorial is only with the Wii Remote sideways. So hold the Wii Remote like it's an NES controller, basically. So I'm going to show you the basic controls of Punch-Out Wii about how you play the game. If you want to check out my Super Mario Galaxy 2 Switch version playthrough, you can click on the link to that in the description below, because that playthrough is really awesome. Alright, so here's how you play Punch-Out Wii. First with the basics, which are the controls. Alright, here's the controls. Press the 1 button to punch with the left hand, press the 2 button punch with the right hand. If you want to punch your opponent in the face, you just have to hold up while you press either 1 or 2. That means you hold up on the control pad while you press 1 or 2. Alright, dodging is very important. To dodge, you press left or right. You can dodge either way. Just like that. That's a regular dodge if you just tap the dodge button. You can also do a quick dodge, but the way quick dodges work is you have to dodge first, and then on your second dodge, you have to hold up and left. That's a quick dodge. See how the second dodge is faster than the first? But that's not really important to use. Now ducking. To duck, press the down button. That's how you duck attacks. You press the down button. Okay, I don't want the round to end, that's why I'm starting to fight over. Alright, so press down to duck. If you press down, that means you duck. See that? Now we'll talk about, so let's wait for him to do an attack that we can duck. Alright. Here's how you duck. You just have to tap the down button to duck. Very simple. To block, hold the up button. Now we're going to talk about star punches. In order to throw a star punch, press the A button. A 1-star punch does pretty good damage. 2-star punch does more damage. Let's see if we can get 2 stars. So I can show this off. See how much damage that did when I did that 2-star punch? Alright, now we'll try a 3-star punch. So, in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, when you get stars, it's just 3 separate star punches you can land. In this game, if you throw a star punch, it takes away all your stars, and it determines how strong your star punch will be. For example, a 2-star punch is stronger than a 1-star punch, and the 3-star punch is the strongest. I will show you. We're going to try to get 3 stars here, so I can show you. Alright. Let's see if we can get 3 stars. See how much damage that did? That did a ton of damage. And now we want to talk about hearts. Okay, so the way your hearts work in Punch-Out is that if your opponent blocks, you lose a heart. Just like this. If you get hit, you lose a couple of hearts. If you block an attack, you also lose a heart. Those are multiple ways you can lose hearts in Punch-Out. Alright. Let's try to run our hearts down. I'll show what happens when you run your hearts out. When you run your hearts out, see what happens to Lil Mac? See how he's tired right now? Just like in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, when you run out of hearts, Lil Mac will become tired. In Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, you sometimes had to dodge him multiple times to get your hearts back. But in Punch-Out Wii, you only have to dodge once to get your hearts back. So that's really nice. Just like that. See how we gained them back after I dodged? Alright, the last thing for controls I want to show is buffering punches, which is something very important in Punch-Out. So, I'm holding the 1 button right now. I'm just holding the 1 button. That's all I'm doing. See how the left body blow came out on the first frame possible? You can buffer, there's actually an advantage to this. You can buffer a series of moves together in order to do like tricks that would be harder to do without the buffer. See, I just used a buffering strategy to knock him down. See that? There could be an advantage to this on certain tight frame tricks. But you can buffer at the start of rounds. You can also buffer at the start of the fight. And you can also buffer dodges like this. And you can buffer a series of moves together if you want. But in Punch-Out Wii, unlike in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and Super Punch-Out, you cannot buffer off of knockdowns. I'm going to try to buffer off of a knockdown and see what happens. See, I'm holding the 1 button. Alright. See, it didn't do anything. Alright. I'm going to try to get knocked down because I want to show you how you get back up. That's another thing I'm going to show you. If you get knocked down, here's how you get back up. We'll let him knock me down. Okay. To get back up, what you have to do is rapidly mash 1 and 2 on the Wiimote. Very, very simple. Alright, so we're going to start the fight over. I'm going to try to get hit once before knocking him down so I can show how to regain health. So we're just going to play around a little bit. I want to show you how you regain health while your opponents are down. So we're going to let him hit me once. We got hit once. So you can regain health while your opponents are down by mashing 1 and 2 on the Wiimote while your opponents are down. Excuse me. You can keep doing it all the way until your health is full. And Lil Mac will do his dances and stuff like that. And there you go. Very, very simple. When it comes to buffering at the start of the fight, you can also buffer dodges, like I said. In Mario, if you hold the jump button before the level starts, Mario won't jump. So you cannot buffer Mario's jumps. But you can buffer Lil Mac's moves. At least that's something very important to know in Punch-Out. And that's it with the game controls. And that's alright. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like. If you have any questions about the game controls, please feel free to leave your questions in the comment section. And I'll be glad to answer them to the best of my ability. Have a wonderful day. Peace, Republic of Speedboy.